pain, hot pack or cold pack? Now, this is a debate that has been going on for a very long time. Some people say hot packs are better, some say cold packs are better. So, let's discuss this in the video today. And if you have muscle pain, say you've got pain in your joints or your spine, that is your back or neck, this might be a video that is interesting to you. Now, as moms, we are busy people. We don't have so much time to go and try and figure out use a hot pack or use a cold pack. So let me just simplify it all for you here. So before we get into the topic for today, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Swati. I'm an executive mom power coach. I help moms who work in high stress executive jobs, moms who have young kids, and they want to manage their spinal, that is back, neck, and joint pains. Now, I help you by giving you simple exercises, easy lifestyle changes, some tips, tricks, hacks, and I also talk about some low tox, that is non-toxic, natural remedies that have worked for me in my own pain, that is joint pain and spinal pain journey. Now, I do this in a simple manner so that it doesn't take away a chunk of your time because, hey, we're moms, we're busy people, right? All right, let's get back to what is better for your muscle pain, hot pack or cold pack. Now, this will depend on uh, what is actually causing your muscle pain, right? So, before we actually get into that, let's just have a brief look at what exactly does a cold pack do and what does a hot pack do. So, a cold pack will if you look at, okay, let me just go back a little bit. If you look at your blood vessels, right? So if you look at your blood vessels, they're like flexible rubber pipes. Now, what happens when you apply cold to a rubber pipe? The rubber pipe will tend to shrink or constrict a little bit. Now, the same thing happens with your blood vessels. When you apply cold pack to a certain area, it will constrict or narrow down your blood vessels, thereby reducing the flow of blood to the area. So, for example, you've fallen down, you've got an acute injury, and because of that, you have a muscle pain and you have swelling in that area. There's like all sorts of signs of inflammation, that is redness, heat in that area, that is the area is hot to touch, swelling, pain, etc. In that case, if there is already a lot of swelling in the area, you apply a cold pack and it slows down the blood flow to the area. It'll help the body by easing off the blood flow to the area so that the body can wash off the swelling from that part of your body, right? So acute injury, if you have muscle pain due to an acute injury, yes, a cold pack is beneficial for you. This is also applicable when you have inflammation in your muscle. For example, you have, say, soreness at the end of the day, or you feel that you have achiness in your muscle. That is when a cold pack helps. So, usually, achiness, soreness, these are the symptoms and signs that will indicate that you have inflammation in the muscle. So if you have these signs, say at the end of the day, you feel really achy, or mid of the day when you've been sitting in that long meeting, right after that, you feel the soreness in your muscle, that is the time to apply a cold pack. Now, let's look at a hot pack. If you apply heat to a rubber pipe, it'll expand the rubber pipe. The same happens with your blood vessels. So, when you apply heat to your blood vessels, to that muscle, to the body, the blood vessels in that area will open up or they will dilate. So that will create a flow of blood coming into the area. And this is very beneficial when you have a muscle spasm. Say, when you have woken up in the morning and you have this sudden neck pain and you cannot move your neck at all, you have that muscle that has gone really tight in its place. It's got a spasm, and then you cannot move your neck because of that. Any muscle tightnesses, any muscle spasms, stiffness in the mornings, or if you feel that you've got a catch in your back or any other area of your body, that is when a hot pack really helps. But having said that, the final decision of whether you use a hot pack or a cold pack depends on how you react to it. For example, if say you apply a cold pack to an acute injury, or let's say to an area where you're feeling soreness in your muscle, however it does not work very well for you and you don't feel the relief, maybe it is time to try something else. You, instead of a cold pack, try a hot pack, see if that works for you. Also, I'd like to point out that sometimes if you've been using a cold pack all the while and it is not working for you, maybe try a hot pack. The decision to use a hot pack or a cold pack can vary from injury to injury, can vary within the same person depending on which part of the body you're applying it to. So see what works better for you. Listen to your body. I know this is something that has been overused, it's like a cliche thing, but listen to your body and see what works better for you, hot pack or cold pack. So these were the general guidelines. Like cold pack supposed to be for inflammation, for easing the soreness or achiness in your muscle, and a hot pack is supposed to be for stiffness, for muscle spasms, for a catch in your back or neck or any other muscle. Usually hot pack works better for that. However, listen to what your body says and see what works better for you. Another thing is people who live in colder countries, they probably work better with a hot pack because, of course, it's cold outdoors and you don't want to apply a cold pack. But again, this depends on how you react to a hot pack or a cold pack. Alrighty, I hope that was helpful. If you want more on the topic of hot packs or cold packs, I have done a couple of videos. I have also done a video recently on precautions when you're using a cold pack, because this is something people usually forget about and it is very important. Otherwise, you are at the risk of having a cold burn. If you want to access these videos, you can go to my YouTube channel, or you can go to YouTube, just type my name, Swati Prakash, followed by hot pack, cold pack, or back pain and or muscle pain, and then you can have a look at these videos. Now, if you're looking for some more simple solutions like this for your back, neck, or joint pain, you can go to my free community where I have done a couple of free trainings on these topics. I mean, there are a couple of topics there. They're like neck pain, back pain, heel spurs, ankle injuries, etc. There are lots of topics there. There's one on core training as well. So you can have a look at my free community, and I will leave a link in the description of this video. If you're watching me on Instagram, the link is in my bio. You can go join my free community and then see if those trainings are something that would help you. Alrighty, if you have any questions, any comments on this video, do drop them below and I'll address them for you. I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.